Ambitions can't be realized by just dreaming. However, with hard constructive work, whatever that was dreamed up or imagined can be transformed to reality. And what was once just a concept will become an impressive, tangible achievement. Orchidia Pharmaceuticals' origins began in Obor City, within an area of 6,000 meters squared, which turns dreams into reality. Orchidia was my childhood dream. I was born in the great industrial city of Al-Mahalla. This developed within me a passion for manufacturing. I marveled at how you can take a piece of raw material and transform it into a useful end product. When I studied medicine, I soon saw that the manufacture of ophthalmic products is the most compatible with my expertise. My dream was to follow in the footsteps of Talat Harb in reviving Egypt's economy, pushing its pharmaceutical industry to compete with that of other countries. Now, Orchidia is considered the biggest ophthalmic pharmaceutical company in the Middle East, with a capital of approximately 500 million Egyptian pounds. It was the first company specializing in eye drops to adopt the blow-fill-seal technology, which completely eliminated human interaction throughout the entire process. It's extremely competitive out there, and we wanted to develop a manufacturing process that stands out. Accordingly, we set our goals to building and maintaining a highly trained workforce that uses and stays up to date with the latest technological advancements at the highest level. Orchidia is ranked number 1 in terms of volume of units sold among the Egyptians, as well as foreign pharmaceutical companies. We have 4 distinctive eye drop filling production lines. The first is a conventional sterile filling line with bottle, nozzle, and cap. These bottles are characterized by their nozzle, which provides patients with just the right dose required. The second line is one that uses the blow-fill-seal technology. We are the first in Egypt to purchase and adopt this technology to produce ophthalmic products. We have 3 production lines using this technology. We also installed a new filling machine which will produce ophthalmic products, first to the Egyptian market, the single-dose production line, preservative-free eye drops. Our production process begins with the preparation stage. This phase starts with receiving the active ingredient. It's then added to the tanks to begin the production process, according to the batch production record. The batch production record is a document containing the step-by-step manufacturing process, which the pharmacist and the accompanying technician then follow to start making the batches. Then, a sample gets checked by the quality control department. After the approval comes the filtration, then finally the packing stage, which varies based on the specific machine used. The packaging process of the conventional bottles that consist of bottle, nozzle, and cap begin by pumping the solutions into the bottles. Then, a nozzle is molded. And finally, the bottles get capped. The whole process happens in an incredibly sterile area in which only highly trained specialists are authorized to operate. This is to ensure that the product that the consumer gets is a completely sterilized eye drop solution. It's important to note that all products undergo checks at all production stages to ensure that they're meeting international quality standards. With everything we're committed to, Orchidia is known for its highest quality standards, and by having a state-of-the-art quality lab that uses the latest technologies in the field. The microbiology lab takes samples throughout the production process, from surfaces, machines, surrounding air of production area, and the workers, to ensure the sterility of the final product. All Orchidia's products are sterile, and to demonstrate sterility assurance for these products, the design of our production areas are fully compliant with the GMP international regulations, as well as HVAC system regulations and its scheduled requalification. We also perform media fill studies, a production process simulation in which we take into consideration all planned and unplanned interventions known to occur during the production process. These procedures are done to ensure 100% sterility of all manufactured eye drops. Orchidia owns a whole plant for purifying and sterilizing water used in laboratories for manufacturing various eye drops. Our main product is eye drops. Accordingly, the company was very interested in installing the most efficient water treatment station that is ranked #1 internationally in producing purified water for pharmaceutical use. One of the most important labs that Orchidia owns and that contributes in quality control are the Research and Development Labs. The Research and Development Unit is the starting point for all the company's operations, the point where an idea is turned into an actual product. People think that the department is responsible for inventing drug molecules, but actually, though we are interested in researches of new drug molecules targeting diseases, the R&D department is more concerned with new invented drugs methodology and their validation. Other departments of the R&D are responsible of drug testing to ensure their efficacy and safeness till the last day of their validity period. Our lab is equipped with the latest devices in accordance with the ICH guidelines. We have large capacity stability chambers fully dedicated to stability research. We also collaborate with third-party labs. And since Orchidia never stops moving forward, the company will soon introduce the new single-dose drops to the Egyptian, African, and Middle Eastern markets. Also, since the single-dose eye drops are preservative-free, they're going to be a very special product for patients who are allergic to the preservatives in eye drops. We produce different forms of ophthalmic products, including products for glaucoma treatment and dry eye, with more to be released in 2020 using the single-dose unit technology. With over 40 ophthalmic drugs, Orchidia has been propelled to the first place in terms of total revenue in the Egyptian ophthalmic market. Such success has qualified Orchidia to market and distribute its products in more than 28 countries in Africa and the Middle East, with investments reaching 200 million Egyptian pounds. In 2018, we produced approximately 10 million eye drop units using our CAM sterile filling machine. Approximately 25 million units for the line using the blow fill seal technology. Meanwhile, it is expected that we produce around 45 million single-dose units yearly. It's expected that these production numbers will increase in 2020 to 50 million units for the CAM filling machine, and by 2020, we should be producing 90 million units. These achievements came as a result of having a clear mission and objectives. Our vision is to become a pharmaceutical powerhouse in the region. We started realizing this vision in 2017. We became a real role model for the companies which are now adopting our methodologies and trying to follow us. Devotion and dedication have always been appreciated. As a result, Orchidia has received multiple quality assurance certificates that include the CE mark, ISO 13458 2012, CGMP QMS Medical Device, ISO 9001 2015, OHSASA 18001 2007, ISO 14001 2015. Since providing training for our beloved country's junior ophthalmologists has always been Orchidia's staff's firm belief, we initiated a continuing medical education program, which incorporated the wet lab training program. We created an operating room where simulation models are created to train junior ophthalmologists and further develop their expertise. We put our junior ophthalmologists through our continuing medical education initiative with various programs for surgical skills training. We were able to develop the skills of 1,000 physicians in the pharcoemulsification stimulation surgeries and keratoplasty micro wet lab. We also believe it is essential to increase physicians' awareness in regard to the latest updates published in scientific journals and conferences. We established the Great Minds Initiative, supported by more than 100 of the leading eye surgeons in Egypt, who shared their experience with 1,300 junior physicians across all of Egypt. The Great Minds Initiative includes scientific awareness sessions and panel discussions. Orchidia's role was not limited to its offered trainings, but surpassed to include multiple social initiatives that stemmed from Orchidia's staff firm belief in their social responsibility. One of our successful campaigns was the Ainak Fanina campaign, and it was created to combat blindness. The first campaign in Egypt, Ainak Fanina by Orchidia, for defense blindness in 2020, as we are sponsoring campaigns that visit the countryside to conduct medical examinations and screenings. And we don't just provide patients with medications, but we also carry out free surgeries like cataract, glaucoma, and keratoplasticity for patients, and follow up with the patients post-op. Orchidia believes that improving people's lives is the essence of its success, starting from the company staff to the patients consuming our products.
من عيونك دول في ناس دايما بيرتاحوا ولو للفرحة باب مقفول عيونك هي مفتاحه بنظرة من عيونك دول في ناس دايما بيرتاحوا ولو للفرحة باب مقفول عيونك هي مفتاحه عيونك شمس دفتنا بتكمل بيها لمتنا قمر بالليل مونسنا ومالي علينا دنيتنا.
Although we've achieved a lot, we're still pursuing bigger ones. And our only limit is the sky. This is Orchidia.